Hey y'all, welcome back to the Herb Lady. Today I'm going to be doing the Earth Sign love readings for January of 2021. What I'm doing kind of is a collective reading for all three Earth signs: Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We're going to see what's going on with you guys. It's not necessarily like a collective. I'm kind of going to separate it into three parts: Capricorn, Taurus, and then Virgo. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I premeditated on you guys' readings, and I got, as you guys know, like a lot of the time when I do, meditation, random songs is what comes to me. A lot of the time, spirit communicates to me through the use of songs. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on. I pre-shuffled the deck. I'm just going to say a small prayer um, while I do one more shuffle. So I'm just, protection. Interpret these messages as accurately as possible. To be the vessel of communication for all the earth signs today. Message resonate, reach, and help. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and get started here. So I'm going to pre-pull you guys' cards. We're going to have everything laid out, and then we're just going to go and keep moving, okay? So I'm going to start with Capricorn first. Happy birthday, Capricorns. I know it's your season right now. I hope you guys are enjoying it and relishing in it. Remember, Saturdays is the day of Saturn rules Capricorn. So that's always a great day to relish in celebration for any great cause, okay? Don't know who needed to hear that. But anyway, for Capricorn, so even in like your year ahead spread, the song that I came through was John B. They Don't Know. And for some reason, not for some reason, but that song still very much applies to you guys. The song still very much applies to Capricorn in regards to what's going on here with, between you and the person that you love. So they don't know about our love. And pretty much it's like don't let their opinion sway our love. Don't let the opinion of others sway our love. And then also there's the line, your love is so real. So I don't know if that's you or your partner, the way that you feel about your partner. You could be feeling like your partner's love is so real, or your partner could feel that way about you, that you have very real love to give to them and they appreciate you for it. So as far as the element is concerned, the element that's taking place in you guys' relationship is rain. So, you could be going through a stormy patch in your relationship with your partner here. And as I look at this card, this woman, she's standing in the rain. Obviously, she's deeply rooted. So, Capricorn, you guys are earth signs. You're represented in the spectrum of the earth, but she's hollowed out. This is a tree that's hollowed out, and but inside of the tree that is hollowed out, there is a sprout. There's a seedling that has sprouted and it's growing new life. So it appears that the relationship is hollowed out. You guys may have been going through a lot of emotional upheaval. There may have been a lot of arguments, a lot of fights, a lot of just, um, twisted energy, a lot of revelations about each other that you guys may have hollowed and worn out the both of you. The both of you just have probably gotten to a point in the relationship where you're just like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, this is exhausting, because the prospect of being hollowed out is, it's exhausting. You know, that speaks to exhaustion. That speaks to the fact of, I've had enough. But the fact that inside of that completely hollowed out part of her, what I would say her stomach going toward her torso, that there is new life that is sprouting. And the fact that this card speaks to fecundity. I'm gonna mess up the word fecundity. And fecundity, from what I know, is basically it's enabling to grow through nourishment, through nurturance. So you guys are either in a place where your relationship needs nurturance in order to continue to grow, because the fact of the matter is, you guys hollowed out, what you became hollowed out from experiencing heavy karma in your relationship. It's hollowed you out. It's torn down, you know, because it's like our torso is a huge part of who we are bodily. Our stomach, a lot of stuff takes place in our stomach. Our stomach carries so much energy from, you know, days, weeks, sometimes months past, if you have a lot of irregular issues. And the fact that all of it got hollowed out, not only did you get hollowed out, her shit got torn completely out, you know. And it's like, you see this, and we're in the case of that, you know, you see she's guarded because she's taken such a massive hit. So she's guarding herself, she's guarding her heart, from what I can see, and the look in her eyes is dark. So, you know, and she's standing in the rain. So it's seemingly so just like, it's very malefic and sad looking, but at the same time, the new life that sprouts in her. And also look at all the greenery, all of the flowers that are in bloom. And rain usually occurred. This looks like springtime. So you guys may be coming out of the winter of your relationship and coming into the spring, where you are starting to sprout new thoughts, new ways, new actions of going about things, certain things that you did before you can no longer do, because you've been required to undergo a lot of growth. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a card from the Romance Angels deck and see what's going on there. Okay, so wedding. It says the situation involves marriage. You could be dealing with your husband or your wife. You guys could be married, and as we know in marriage, and the card initially came out in the reverse, as we know in any marriage, with marriage, you know, you go through hard times. You go through those bleak periods where things just feel incredibly just like it's frustrating. But love, you know, love is enduring. Love endures under the worst type of trials. Love endures under, you know, real love really does endure. Real love doesn't throw in the towel and just turn its back. So you guys may be married, a married couple. You may be on the horizon of getting married, or marriage may be in consideration now that you guys have gone through some real trials and tribulations together. So that's you guys' love energy card here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a tarot card for both parties involved to see what the mutual feelings are between the both of you guys. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Okay. That's Capricorn's energy. Let's pull a card for their significant other. Capricorn's significant other. Okay. Yeah. So definitely this is like, cause sure enough, you know, look at, you guys got the Page of Pentacles. So if you guys aren't, you know, your significant other could possibly be pregnant. A pregnancy could have occurred in lieu of you guys going through a difficult time in your relationship, or you know, it's just springtime energy for you, Capricorn. Like, you guys are really you've turned over a new leaf, and now you have to develop into this new leaf that you have turned. Like literally the old ways of doing things for you are no longer working for you. They've left you hollowed out. So now you've kind of been given this sample of what you can do, and you really got to work with it and work at it, and you're still in the very beginning stages of that, Capricorn. And the fact that, you know, it's like your partner has gone through it with you, has watched you kind of, you know, deteriorate the old ways of doing, and you know, experience a new rebirth within you, so to speak. But I feel like your partner is kind of, you know, your partner is going through a karmic cycle of their own, because this speaks to Jupiter and Capricorn. So I feel like with this past year, 2020, that took place, that was the year that Jupiter was in Capricorn all year. And I feel like that was an extremely karmic year for your partner. It was a huge year for them where they experienced a lot of growth. They grew leaps and bounds, and they are going through cyclical energy right now. So right now they're probably feeling, they could be feeling to an extent, because this is Two of Pentacles, so they're feeling like they're juggling this relationship, because like I said, true love endures. True love will always find a way. The same way that water always finds a way, the same way, you know, that air always finds a way, true love endures, and it always finds a way. But your partner here, while they're trying to find a way with you, it's like they're also trying to balance their destiny. They're trying to balance the universe within them. They're trying to balance, you know, some things that they have to fulfill all on their own too. So, you know, you guys, it really, there's a lot of earth energy here, for the both of you. You know, you could be dealing with the earth sign partner, or you could be dealing with a very Jupiterian like partner, and that would be a person who has a lot of Sagittarius or Pisces energy in their chart. But either way, Capricorn, you have undergone enormous amounts of change, and you're kind of, you know, in this new place where it's weird, and you're still like in the training wheels, trying to learn your footing and learn your bearings. So, but, you know, either way, with that wedding card here, either you guys have decided that, you know, you will get married, or you guys are already married, or you guys are just each other's divine spouses. And the fact that this came out in reverse, it definitely goes to show that there's been a rough patch for you guys. Just, you know, like I said, true love endures. You have to hang in there and know what it is, how it is that you want to go about this, Capricorn, because I feel like, you know, your partner, you know, they're juggling. Your partner, that huge upheaval, those training wheels that you're in, Capricorn, your partner probably has already been there. Your partner has probably gone through that and is waiting for you to catch up to them, and they're trying to juggle holding on to you while moving forward and fulfilling the duties and responsibilities of where they are at. Okay, if that makes any sense. So let's move on to Taurus. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. Get one card for Taurus, energy of Taurus, and their significant other. Okay. All right, Taurus, you guys got a lot of mental energy taking place here. So you guys got the air element, and with air, there is constant motion. You see these 4 horses or 5 horses in the cloud here. And horses require a lot of running, a lot of burning off of energy, or, you know, they can get sick and die. So, you know, with you having air, and then this card is 22, it's a master number. So what I feel like is that you could either be with the air sign, either be with the air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. You could be having a lot of mental energy in regards to this connection, Taurus. Like, it's really running you guys' thoughts back and forth constantly, over and over again. You're in your head back and forth over it, and what I do see with that is, like, with air signs, one of the unique things you guys must know about air signs is that while they have the ability to be between the present, the past, and the future. But if you're constantly running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with no process of thought to where you are going, you can pick up energies that you don't need to be picking up, and then put yourself in a difficult position, because then getting out of certain thought processes, getting out of certain modes of thinking is difficult, because you've picked up certain elements from constantly transcending between the past, present, and the future. And with air, you know, it's constant motion, but we also want to make sure that we can slow down and give thought to the motion. Taurus, where you guys have the advantage is because you are an earth sign. You are able to slow down and actually give thought to the motion that you are taking. So especially in this relationship, you guys are, what it's seeming like is, you guys either need more motion in your relationship, you need to give things a little bit more thought, a little bit more profound thought, or what you could probably need is some exercise, some actual physical movement in order to get you up out of your thoughts, so that your thoughts, so you can burn off steam mentally, because mentally you can burn yourself out. If you burn yourself out mentally, then physically you have nothing left to give, and then the relationship just becomes stale. It's overthought and it's stale. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the relationship card is for you guys. What's taking place in the relationship with Taurus and their significant other. What is taking place with Taurus and their significant other? All right. Yeah, so Taurus, I think that you guys have probably been in your head a lot in regards to things, because of the fact that you may have been dealing with this previous air sign, or, you know, you're just in a place where mentally you're just constantly going. But you know, it looks like Spirit is really saying that new love is about to come in for you guys. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, or this person is the new person, and you're in your mind about them a lot. You're constantly thinking about them, and Spirit is really saying, like, you need to take a minute to, you know, get up out of your head and put your feet on the ground, ground yourself, and go and exercise, go and take a walk, go for a run, do something physical, so you can get out of your head about this connection and about, you know, this person. So let's see, let's pull some tarot card. Okay, all right, already. I feel like there's something deeper that's going on here, Taurus, but hold on, let's take a further look and see. Give me 1 second, let me. All right. Yeah, I feel honestly like this new love is this new love that you are inevitably calling in for yourself, or this new love that is coming in, is a result of your denial, a result of your overthinking. And I say denial because denial is the card that came out. This Seven of Cups is a card that speaks to when either Seven of Cups happens in the pretext of when we refuse to look within ourselves and see what is going on with us on a truly deep emotional level that causes us to keep repeating cycles, or when we are denying the love that we have for another because of our past hurts, because of things that have taken place, because of whatever the fuck reason we deny. But either way, there is an air of denial that's taking place, Taurus. So you guys definitely are going to need to do some physical movement so you can get up out of your head and stop denying your emotions due to your constant physical thoughts, because that's what I'm seeing right now is physical thoughts is constantly taking place, like it's overworking your mind. you are hardly having room for anything else. Like your emotions are there, but you can't really get in tune with them because you're so stuck in your thoughts. And what happens is when you're that stuck in your thoughts is that you can create emotions that don't even exist because your thoughts keep running in overtime. So you want to be very mindful of that, Taurus, because you have new love coming in. New love is definitely coming in without a shadow of doubt, but you know, it's really going to have to require for you to get up out of your head and stop denying your true emotions and, you know, really put in that work. And you see here in this card, she is dancing. She is doing physical motion, and that is activating her chakras. So you guys want to be in a place where you can get your chakras activated. Things are coming in alignment, and once you do that, you are able to burn off all of this excessive mental energy, all of these swords that you are carrying, Taurus. Okay, so I feel like with you guys, that really is more about you than it is your significant other. I feel like you guys may be in a place of transition between you're just in a place of transition where at this point it's time to focus on yourself. The new love could possibly be yourself. You're gaining a new sense of love for yourself that comes from not denying yourself, that comes from putting in the physical work on yourself, the physical work that your body needs from you. Okay, Taurus? So, you know, if that resonates, it resonates. If not, it's okay. Alrighty, so let's move on to Virgo. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Alrighty. Okay, so Virgo, I see that you guys, because you guys got the card atoms. And as we know, atoms are the smallest. Everything is built from an atom. And they're the smallest pieces of matter in the universe, I believe. And all of them have a positive and negative and neutral charge. And as you can see in this sphere here with atoms, the way that they move is you kind of have a core of the atom like a nucleus. And I believe in the nucleus of the atom, you got like positive and negative enough to where it neutralizes the core. And then I believe the way I believe it works, because I can't quite remember chemistry that well, but you know, you have your positive and negative at the nucleus, and then you have I believe you have positive and neutral ions in the core, and then you have your negative ions running around the core. So even if we're going just off of that, Virgo, what I can see is that in this relationship here, the positive, the good, all of the positive feelings and thoughts really probably are the ones that are being more kept closer, near, and dearer to the heart, and are not being as revealed as the negative is right now. It seems like the negative is kind of coming to the forefront, or, you know, given the fact that this card is one of four, this is a 4 card, so this speaks to karma already, and then building. So you guys, I feel like you guys, I want to say you're building karma, but that don't even sound or feel right to me. But I would say dharma, a lot of good karmic energy. You guys are you're building towards your good karma. So and even for you guys, I'm sorry because I forgot what Taurus, the song for Taurus in the pre-shuffle was Green Eyes. So going back to Taurus just for a hot second, the song for Taurus was Green Eyes by Erykah Badu. And how she says, my eyes are green because I eat a lot of vegetables. It's not because of that new woman that you got. So, you know, it's like for whoever that applies to. And then for Virgo, the song is Mr. Williams by Wiz Khalifa. And that song, I feel, honestly goes well with this card, just the energy of this card, because it really is like a whimsical yet focused energy. So it's really like, because he says in the song somewhere, it's no debate. And something about him saying, like, yeah, for some reason, no debate is like the only thing that's coming up. So I feel like what you're building towards, there is no debate. Um, there's no blowback. There can be no pushback, because ultimately this is important, Virgo. Whatever it is that your relationship is building towards, you guys, I feel, are very good at remembering the small details. That's why you and Sagittarius square each other so bad, is because Sag is always looking at the big picture. You guys are much more detail oriented, looking at the small practical details. And I feel like in this relationship, it's really asking that you guys don't forget about the small practical details, but also don't let the small details be the leading basis for everything. Like, stop focusing so hard on them. Um, and by any means, what it is that you're building towards, there won't be any debate, there won't be any blowback, there won't be any pushback, there won't be anybody trying to anybody trying to dictate or tell you what it is that you may be doing right or doing wrong. Okay. um so let's go ahead and pull Romance Angels card. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you guys are really strongly attracted to those small details. Like, literally, as you can see, for her, she's just stopping to smell the roses. And that right there is a whole entire fucking energy, Virgo. You guys need to take a minute to stop and smell the roses for yourself. Like, this is, because otherwise, if you constantly stay focused on these small, minute details in your relationship, you're gonna stop the building and cut it short within its tracks. Just stop and smell the roses, and you will attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So I feel like with Taurus, the same with Taurus, you guys have that similar energy where you gotta kind of get up off of those fine details, get up off of that internal mental energy, because Virgo, you guys are ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the intellect. Mercury is communication. Mercury is the mind. So you guys are very mercurial and mental with how you guys approach life and take care of business. But right now, you're being asked to really stop and smell the roses and enjoy the fine details stop and smell the roses, enjoy the fine details, but also be present in the moment fully. Fully. Not just on the little shit, but fully present. Okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and pull two cards. Okay, the first one came out. Let's get the second one for Virgo. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one. I'll take that one too. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, so Virgo, what I do see is that there is a lot of because you guys got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups speaks to the past. Your emotions are caught in a place from the past right now. You're thinking about a lot of things that took place in the past emotionally, and you're focusing on a lot of the fine details of things that took place in the past. I feel like you guys are almost in a place where you're just like, why did I not see that? Why did that not resonate? Why? How could I have not seen that? And just constantly, and literally, Spirit is telling you guys, just, take a deep breath, smell the roses, stop, do something, that's very simple. Like earlier today, I did a journaling exercise, and it said, you know, what is a smell that you are grateful for? And the first thing that came to my mind was lavender. I love lavender. I love the smell of lavender because it's so comforting. It has a huge comforting effect on me, and it helps me to just kind of like that's one scent where I can really just stop and enjoy the scent of it, you know. And in that moment, when you have something that just kind of like snaps you up out of your mind, snaps you up out of those small details for a minute to where you're just solely focused on that, it helps because it's like almost waving a breath of fresh air through your mind, okay, Virgo? And for you guys, I feel like a lot of this energy is coming from repressed fear and fear of failure in the relationship. However, Virgo, you have to realize that failure will only occur. You guys will get to a place where you will be in a place where you can't build only if you keep letting this take over, only if you keep letting the fear take over, and you keep letting yourself live in the past, and you also keep letting yourself get stuck on the little details. Because obviously the love is here. The love is here. Very much so. But the fact that, you know, the fear energy dominates, it won't allow you, it won't allow you to be fully present in the love. And this speaks to Venus in Cancer as well as Venus in Aquarius. So this could be you and your partner, Virgo. One of you guys could have a Venus in Cancer, and they could have a Venus in Aquarius or a Venus in an air sign, and your partner probably could have either provoked a lot of fear in you towards expressing your love, towards allowing yourself to be loving in nature, or your partner's very fearful. And Virgo, you guys are holding back a lot of love. You guys are just you're holding back love, especially from in dealing with this Venus in Aquarius. That Venus in Aquarius really kind of puts you in a place where you feel like you can't quite express your love, and you have to focus on the small details so you can prevent yourself from getting played out at any point in time in the future by a new person, when really spirit is saying that you don't have to focus so hard on the past, Virgo. You really don't. Now is not the time to be focused so hard on the past in such a harsh aspect. They really want you to take this time out to smell the roses. They want you to take this time out to to mentally reevaluate. Okay, so for you guys, that was you guys' reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, and I'm just looking at the bottom of the Romance Angel cards deck here, and the card that's on the bottom here is Free Yourselves. So remember, for some of you guys, free yourselves. It's time to take back control of your life. Free yourselves from outdated modes of thinking. Free yourselves from outdated modes of doing. Free yourselves from outdated modes of living, from people, places, things, anything that no longer serves you, anything that's been holding you back and repressing you. Free your motherfucking self. Okay? Alrighty, you guys. I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.